So, yeah, could have totally and entirely ignored the town of Goa. Okay, so yes, don't care about you yet. I'm sure we will be back later to actually, you know, fight off all the things in there. But for the time being, we have lava puddles to fight. Yeah, we can do without the excessive amounts of damage. Oh, I guess that's a thing? Does that actually... Yeah, let's try and avoid that, I guess. Okay, so yes, at the time, or, you know, currently we are trying to get over to... Well, I'm just gonna ignore you. Heading over to the town of Chiron, which is, you know, the last holdout of the resistance up in this area. And yes, we can freeze lava just as easily as we can freeze water, because that makes total and perfect sense. Oh, and I guess that's just a torch. And of course, you know, lava freezes into ice, why wouldn't it? And, let's see... apparently they changed that. Used to be that you needed to, change into other people to be let in. Okay, don't actually need the inn. Let's check this here. Oh, right, and there were, Let me double check on recommended gear, because, that'll be a thing in a minute as we get to new bosses. Okay, so Motto will be up next. Ceramic suit and battle shield, okay. But we could also... Ceramic suit, battle shield, ceramic suit and battle shield. Well, that's recommended for basically everything right up until the absolute end. Huh. Oh well, so, you know, that'll be a thing. Just have to, purchase these, and there were other things that, we could have purchased, but apparently they raise us up to the same amount. Because that's 35 and that's 46. Let's go ahead and buy the battle shield. And, you know, go ahead and equip that. See if we can find a pawn shop here. Get rid of some of this old armor. Yeah, if not, we can always, you know... Let's have some fun with teleporting. No, Leaf doesn't actually have a thing that we need for, you know, a pawn shop. What did it? Actually, I think it does, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Perfect. Let us say yes instead of no. I don't know why no is the default there. Or why no is the default there. Okay, I think that's good now, though. Don't think we want to get rid of any of these items. And we literally can't get rid of any permanent or quest items. So then, do want to go check out Swan and Chiron, because yeah, let's see, soldier suit, oh, there was these items. Okay, they are just cheaper in Chiron than they are in Swan. Alrighty then, so yeah, good to know on that. And as we go forward and, you know, beat this boss and these enemies, we should be able to... Actually, no, it does want us to actually have the ceramic armor before we fight Mado, so... I'll go ahead and, you know, do the things here. Yes, we will be getting a new spell to be ascending up Mount Hydra. Yep, I already got that. Oh. Such a naive worldview. Yes, Dragonia is clearly the only evil person in the entire world. Surely no other force of evil will ever arise. No other person could possibly get into a position of power. Okay, so then, that's very nifty. Just double check on our other things that we have to do first, though. Aha, like this. Let's go ahead and... Oh, already got that. Back to Amazon. Go ahead and switch on over to the change spell. Become a woman. And let's see, do we go talk with the queen? We go talk with the queen. And I already got that taken care of, so there you go. And with that, we have... right over here. Very nifty thing, which will be coming in handy a little bit later on. Right, let's not bother with that. Let's just go back and teleport on out. Okay, and going back to Chiron. Of course, we could go to either of the other places there. Okay, not going to the Goa Passage yet. It is time to go ahead and climb Mount Hydra. Apparently this will, in fact, you know... right. We'll get into the Cave of Styx and... able to, get things there, which will later lead us to the Bow of Sun. Alright, so... let's go ahead and heal up first. Again, just, super cheap for, you know, friendly territories, and very expensive in other places. And of course I'll be doing as much grinding here as possible. No, yeah, let's... hold on a second, how much is this thing worth here? Let's, oh, right. Yeah, someplace that has a frickin'... there, leaf. Easiest to reach. Okay, that only sells for 1140, so yes. Time to make a jump cut while I go ahead and not run into a guy repeatedly. I wonder how many shots he would take. Huh. That'll work. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grind up the cash necessary to purchase that ceramic suit, just so that, you know, I can have that for this next boss and for almost every boss up until we get the best armor and shield in the game, because very much like Dragon Warrior, you do not buy the best gear, you just have it handed to you on a silver platter. Well, sort of, you find it instead of buying it. Kind of vaguely obvious, especially more so in this version, since, you know, there are no hidden objects. Everything is just a nice little treasure chest randomly on the field. So, yeah, time for a jump cut, and I'll be back in a moment with the ceramic suit. Okay, we're back here again. No. Okay, back here again, purchasing our new ceramic suit. And now that's all we need here. Let's, go ahead and teleport back to Leaf. Once again, pawn shop away some things. Or, well, a thing. Get rid of our platinum armor. Now we have our ceramic suit, which will be, you know, our armor right up until we get the best armor and best shield in the game a little bit later on. For now, however, we can go ahead and use Ain again. Also, I think that'll do it for things that we have to buy. There is no other better armor we can purchase. Don't think there are any necessary items we can ever get out of item shops. It's all just, you know, reusable stuff like the medical herbs and all that other junk, so I guess from this point on, money is purely for in purchases. And let's go ahead and iron necklace. Oh, right. That's not going to deactivate the spell. I was hitting the wrong button anyway. I could have been sorting this thing away. But no real matter. Let's just go over and get this map open, since this map will take us to the top of Mount Hydra. And from there we just go through the Cave of Styx, get the Sword of Thunder. And then from there we take a break, because I don't think I will be, you know, the necessary level to take on the Fortress of Goa once we get through the Cave of Styx, even if we do manage to kill every single one of these enemies. How much are they giving us anyway? 35! Wow, that is pathetic. Okay, where on earth am I? Huh, that goes there. That has a magic ring, which we already have one of. Not really too concerned about that. Okay, let's see. How much are these guys giving me anyway? Let's see. No, that's actually amazingly good. And let's see about this guy. Managed to get him into his gold taking damage. Just gotta get him stuck. And then once he's stuck, you know, that's perfectly fine. And hey, it's like about yeah, 200 experience for him. Although it's kind of quite a hassle to get that 200 experience, so not really a good thing for grinding. Obviously want to go with the very best available thing for how much time it takes versus, you know, how much you get for the thing. Just how dangerous it is to kill, I guess. And okay, we don't need to actually deal with anything in these other caves, because, yeah, if you go over here, there is another cave, which leads to a big system of caves, and in there you can get a medical herb, a fruit of lime, and, well, we can find 2 mimic chests, if you really desire to waste your time. But the thing to do here, go ahead and make use of the Cave of Styx, and just head right on in here to the Cave of Styx. And there will be a use for that cave system later, as it will lead to the Bow of the Sun, to match our Bow of the Moon, but at the moment we can't actually reach it. We need the Flight spell, which will be the last spell that we get, you know, after we go through the Fortress of Goa, so no use for that at the moment. So I do, well, no, I'll save the checking on things for afterward. And again, we can get to a spot going left, which would get us to a spot where we could see a pair of chests, which would have, you know, things we could get, but we can't actually reach them until we have the Light spell. Alright, so, is that the boss? I don't know if this is Motto or not. Let's go ahead and charge up here, and, huh, it's actually doing incredibly little damage, so let's see if, yeah. No, that could not have been Motto. That was just a generic thug thing. Just a sort of wizard thing. Okay, so then, once again we will have spots where we can cut across here by, yeah, just randomly totally different sections of, differently colored sections of this sludge. I guess certain areas are so toxic they turned into lava. I don't know what they're going for with those colors, but no real matter. We can make it across, and that's how we do that. Get over to here, and make it over to this little section here. Get the staircase. And more of these moth things, which are dangerous. Also, how are we doing in terms of... Hey, not bad. Not amazingly fast, but certainly, not slow. Oh yeah, this thing. How are we expected to, one moment, let me actually double check in the walkthrough. Ah, okay. Herp and derp. Go ahead and use our barrier spell. And the spikes don't affect us in the least. Still ridiculous. Okay, now we head back to Chiron. Don't even need to actually bother with doing anything else. Oh, no, let's use the correct spell, shall we? We can't change into a town. And let's go ahead and first off, turn off the spell. Well, turn the spell to refresh, just for the sake of it. Because right on up here, I'm going to activate things which will apparently take off the corner of, I forget what his name is, but just take off the corner of his face. Alright. May as well talk to the others and get advice, or useless nonsense. Words of encouragement that don't really tell you anything. However, let's see. Apparently that's, oh, okay then. Ah, right. Well, we may as well with it. A, we need the experience, and B, not really in any major hurry. Pretty much at this point we do two things, which will lead up, well, really one thing, which will lead up to a particular... oh, dang it. Yeah, this, particular ROM is finicky in terms of... sometimes when you, load a save state when you have a charge held, it'll realize, oh, you have a charge held, and will actually keep holding the charge. And others, it'll be like, you were holding the button. My bad, I didn't realize it, and you will lose that charge. No predicting which will happen. I have not yet found any kind of pattern to it. Also, it seems like 90% of the things in this game deal some kind of status ailment to you, whether it's poison or paralysis or some other thing. Kinda gets annoying really fast when, you know, you can't walk into any enemy. And it again raises the question of how people could play this on an actual system, you know, without save states, with these gigantic hitboxes with all of these frickin' status ailments, and actually, you know, get anywhere. And of course, this also is a thing which happens in Dragon Warrior, that you reach the cap on gold needed to grind for long before you reach the cap on experience needed to grind for. Okay, so then, once again, that's, well, may as well make use of the inn, why not? No reason not to. Okay, there's Kensu. Yeah, let's see, at some point here... Okay, yes. Let's go ahead. Just a little bit further ahead, things will happen. So that's a thing that happens, and now we head on back to Chiron and fight a boss. And once I've defeated this boss, we will get another very fancy item. Okay, so now we fight Mado. Looks like he adjusts his angle of attack depending on where you're standing. I'm liking that idea there of just using the level 3 attack as he rolls by. Or, you know, like that there also works, I suppose. Sort of. Nope, that was not a win. No, let's go ahead and refresh us up some life. Should be being a bit more careful and, you know, trying to actually dodge attacks. But no real matter. But we're good. There we go! And with that, we get the Ball of Thunder. And it is time to go grind again, because next objective is to, get through the Fortress of Goa. So, you know, we may as well teleport on over there to be ready. I'm probably going to do the grinding within the fortress itself, because there should be very, you know, powerful things within the fortress itself. Let's, just go ahead and take a look. Once again, barrier our way on through. And presumably... Oh, I didn't actually save in getting over there. Okay, so Sword of Thunder, Ball of Thunder. What's our attack at now? Wow, 22. Cool. That opens that up quite nicely. And let's see, 10, 8, and 90. Oh yes, that is definitely the spot I'm going to grind in. So yes, aiming for level 14. Once again, 16 is the absolute highest level you can reach, so we are very nearly there. Just a couple of areas left to go through, and this next fortress will be pretty much one of the biggest. And yeah, gonna go ahead and get this grinding finished now. I will be back to this in a little while.